Once, in the ancient kingdom of Magadha, there lived a young monk named Sujata. Known for his intelligence and wit, Sujata often engaged in debates with fellow monks, impressing them with his eloquence. However, despite his knowledge, Sujata struggled with controlling his speech. One day, the Buddha visited the monastery where Sujata resided. As the monks gathered around to listen to the Buddha's teachings, Sujata couldn't resist the opportunity to showcase his intellect. He eagerly joined the discussion, confidently arguing his points with fervor. However, as the debate progressed, Sujata's words became increasingly sharp and critical. He ridiculed his fellow monks, belittling their understanding and dismissing their contributions. Unbeknownst to Sujata, his words caused pain and division among his companions. After the discussion concluded, the Buddha approached Sujata with a gentle smile. Sensing the turmoil within the young monk, the Buddha shared a parable. Once, there was a farmer who possessed a sack filled with feathers. As he journeyed through the village, a small tear formed in the sack, and feathers began to escape with each step. Despite his efforts to contain them, the feathers continued to scatter, leaving a trail behind him. The Buddha paused, allowing the significance of the story to sink in. Then, he continued, just like the feathers escaping from the sack, our words have the power to spread far and wide. Once spoken, they cannot be retrieved. Therefore, it is crucial to speak with mindfulness and kindness, for our words have the potential to uplift or harm. Sujata listened intently, humbled by the Buddha's wisdom. From that day forth, he resolved to exercise greater control over his speech, understanding that true mastery lies not in the fluency of words, but in their mindful delivery, guided by compassion and wisdom. In Buddhist philosophy, the mastery of speech extends beyond simple physical control to encompass a profound understanding of the nuances of communication. It involves not only restraining the tongue from harmful speech, but also cultivating wisdom in verbal expression, written communication, and even the subtleties of silence. The tongue, symbolically compared to a sharp sword, holds immense power. It can either uplift or devastate, heal or wound, depending on how it is wielded. Every word uttered creates a ripple effect, resonating through the vast interconnected web of human interactions. These words shape the texture of relationships, sway the currents of thought, and leave enduring marks on the tapestry of existence. Thus, the practice of mindful speech in Buddhism is not merely about refraining from negative language. It is about harnessing the transformative potential of words to spread compassion, wisdom, and harmony throughout the world. By mastering the art of communication, individuals can contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and enlightened society. At the heart of mindful speech lies the recognition of its profound impact on both ourselves and others. Every word we speak carries the potential to sow seeds of virtue or vice, to foster harmony or discord, to illuminate minds, or cast shadows of doubt. Thus, the practice of controlling the mouth begins with mindfulness, the art of cultivating awareness and discernment in our speech, rooted in the soil of compassion and wisdom. In the journey of self-mastery, the first step towards controlling the mouth is to develop mindfulness of speech. This entails cultivating a deep awareness of the thoughts, intentions, and emotions that precede our words, as well as the impact they may have on others. Through mindfulness practice, we learn to observe the arising of speech with clarity and equanimity, pausing to reflect on its potential consequences before giving voice to our thoughts. Moreover, controlling the mouth requires the cultivation of restraint, the ability to discern when to speak and when to remain silent, to weigh the value of our words against the greater good. In the words of the Buddha, before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? By exercising wise restraint, we can prevent the proliferation of harmful speech, refraining from gossip, slander, harsh words, and idle chatter that serve no constructive purpose. Furthermore, controlling the mouth necessitates the cultivation of right speech that is truthful, beneficial, timely, and spoken with a mind of goodwill. Right speech is characterized by honesty, integrity, and sincerity, grounded in a deep commitment to ethical conduct and the well-being of all beings. By aligning our words with the principles of right speech, we contribute to the creation of a harmonious and virtuous society where communication becomes a vehicle for mutual understanding and compassion. In addition to mindfulness, restraint, and right speech, controlling the mouth also involves the cultivation of loving kindness and compassion. As practitioners on the path of awakening, we recognize that every being is deserving of respect, dignity, and kindness, regardless of their words or actions. Thus, our speech becomes an expression of metta-loving kindness, radiating warmth, goodwill, and acceptance towards all beings. Moreover, controlling the mouth entails the cultivation of patience and forgiveness. In the heat of conflict or disagreement, the impulse to react impulsively or defensively may arise. However, by cultivating patience and forbearance, we can refrain from speaking words that may inflame tensions or escalate conflicts. Instead, we can respond with understanding, empathy, and compassion, seeking to resolve differences through peaceful dialogue and reconciliation. Furthermore, controlling the mouth involves the cultivation of humility and self-awareness. As practitioners on the path of awakening, we recognize the limitations of our knowledge and the fallibility of our perceptions. Thus, we approach speech with humility, recognizing that our words may be colored by biases, prejudices, and misconceptions. By cultivating self-awareness, we can become mindful of the intentions behind our words, discerning whether they arise from egoic desires or a genuine desire to alleviate suffering and promote well-being. In the practice of controlling the mouth, we also learn to cultivate gratitude and appreciation for the power of speech as a tool for awakening and liberation. By recognizing the precious opportunity we have to communicate with others, we can use our words to uplift, inspire, and empower, fostering connection and unity in a world often divided by differences. Moreover, controlling the mouth involves the cultivation of skillful means, the ability to adapt our speech to the needs and circumstances of the moment. Just as a skilled craftsman selects the right tool for the task at hand, so too must we choose our words with discernment and wisdom. By developing skillful means in our speech, we can convey messages with clarity, precision, and sensitivity, fostering understanding and harmony in all our interactions. In the practice of controlling the mouth, we also learn to cultivate mindfulness of the consequences of our words. Every word we speak leaves an imprint on the minds of others, shaping their perceptions, attitudes, and behaviors. Thus, we must be mindful of the impact our words may have, considering not only their immediate effects, but also their long-term repercussions. By cultivating mindfulness of consequences, we can speak with greater care and responsibility, ensuring that our words contribute to the welfare and happiness of all beings. Moreover, controlling the mouth involves the cultivation of integrity and ethical conduct. As practitioners on the path of awakening, we recognize the importance of aligning our words with our actions, speaking with honesty, sincerity, and authenticity. By cultivating integrity in our speech, we can build trust and credibility with others, fostering genuine connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Furthermore, controlling the mouth entails the cultivation of discernment, the ability to recognize the difference between skillful and unskillful speech, and to choose accordingly. In the words of the Buddha, speak only the speech that neither torments oneself nor does harm to others. By cultivating discernment, we can refrain from speaking words that may cause harm or suffering, instead choosing words that promote harmony, understanding, and compassion. In conclusion, the practice of mastering speech is not merely a matter of physical control, but a profound aspect of the spiritual journey. It necessitates the cultivation of numerous virtues such as mindfulness, restraint, right speech, loving kindness, patience, humility, self-awareness, gratitude, skillful means, mindfulness of consequences, integrity, and discernment. These qualities form the bedrock upon which one can harness the transformative potential of language. By embodying these virtues, individuals can elevate speech from a mere tool of communication to a vehicle for awakening and liberation. As we traverse the path of awakening, let us heed the wisdom of the Buddha and endeavor to speak only words that are true, beneficial, timely, and infused with goodwill. Through this commitment, we contribute to the welfare and happiness of all beings, fostering harmony, understanding, and compassion in every interaction. May our words reflect the depth of our practice and serve as beacons of light in the world, illuminating the way towards greater peace and enlightenment for ourselves and others. Thanks for joining us on this mind-blowing video. I bet you're brimming with jaw-dropping revelations, sparking a wildfire of inspiration and endless excitement. So why not share this cosmic wisdom with your awesome pals? Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more mind-boggling content. Catch you on the flip side, amigos.